Calendar. Folks, see, this is going to be good. Yeah, it's going to be good. Where did my camera go? I just want to put my camera. So yeah, I'm just putting my P1000 on display there just for something to look at. And the wonderful donation that I was given from a wonderful subscriber. I will leave his or her name out for now till I get verification, but they sent me $300 so I can get this wonderful tripod for the new camera, which I desperately needed. So if I get a clear night or day, it's been I'll take some nice videos and pictures and hopefully post them. And it's been very, hey, there's no one's flower, or what's happening? Ask her if she knows who went up there. Yeah, I've got the actual, is it a screenshot? No, I wasn't. Yeah, I got the actual, here's her, there's even an email address right there. So we'll start with that, that one. Flat Earth Warriors. Yes, the P1000 needs a heavy duty mount tripod. I bought a Manfrotto gearhead. Yes, that's what I'm going to be getting soon, I think, because I may get another donation sometime soon. But this one has some adjustments, which is smooth. I like it. It's a lot better than my stupid ass $25 tripod from Walmart. This doesn't do nothing. And there's a few things I got written down that I can talk about later, but Flat Earth Warriors, yeah, mine went, oh, you got it for 160 bucks. Oh wow, that's pretty good. I got I'll show you the one I want. This one. Oh, that might be the one you got. So that's what I was looking at for my tripod. We'll see how that goes. That would be nice. Oh yeah, here's so did I take a picture of it? I think I did. Cineplex Odeon. I want your opinion on this. Where is the oh, I'll bring up the Cineplex Odeon. Cineplex Odeon. I noticed this the other day when I was removing snow. Well, that's what I was going to talk about too. Is the weather here. Yeah, so here is Cineplex Odeon. I don't know if you noticed that, but there's 3 C's on each side. CCC and CCC reversed. Not sure if that means anything, but I'm just throwing it out there. Unless it's pointing out the 3 rings of something that may or may not exist. I didn't buy a tripod. I felt like somehow I'll get one. God will bless me. A few days later, my friend found a Super Duty telescope tripod for me. Cool. So I took a screenshot of the weather here yesterday morning. At least I think I did. Yeah. Oh. Ooh, I fluffied. It stinks. Just wait for a few folks to get in the chat there, I guess, so no one misses out, even though they can watch it later. So this is what the weather was yesterday morning, and of course, kind of the same thing today. 34 and feels like 48 with the wind chill, so it's a little brisk here. Yeah, Coca-Cola, CC. All right, so phone numbers. Let's start phoning people. I phoned Mike J. Smith a few times, but when we phone again today, I'm gonna ask for like, I'm just gonna get right to the point. I'm gonna say, look, is he there or is he not? And direct me to his answering machine, or is there any way I can talk to him as of right now? And if I can't, I want this lady who or whoever picks up the phone. I want for her or him to ask Mike J. Smith how his health is, because I want to know if he feels any pain after being exploded in the shuttle. Because I would tend to feel a little pain. So here we go. 203 PP code Pepsi. Oh yes. Whale of beef. I had a joke for you, but I can't remember. It was on the side of a Campbell's soup can. No, what was it? Should have took a picture of it. 4, 4, 3, 2. Maybe I did take a picture and I can't remember. All right, we are phoning. Stay on the line while your call is completed. I gotta write her name down. Judith.
Hello?
Oh, hi. I'm looking for Judith Resnik.
Who's calling, please?
It's Mike.
What's this in reference to?
Just have a few questions regarding space. Oh, are you kidding me? Wow, interesting. Okay. Well, what the heck? Okay. They just hung up. Was that who I was talking to? Well, come on. Are you kidding me? I should phone back. Oh, I'm sorry. We got disconnected there. Oops, recents. Why did that happen? She's got line went dead. Bad luck. Yeah, right. Isn't she a lawyer? Well, it says yeah, public. She's the author for public interest law. New York University School of Law. Wow, that was so quick. Need to ask law questions. Oh, well, okay. Well, I'll ask a law question. Is it legal to lie to people about space? There, how's that one? In court, can you provide real proof of a globe in trial?
Stay on the line while your call is completed.
How do you pronounce her last name? Resnik? I'll just call her shitbagger. Do this. She's probably screening my number.
This is Judith Resnik. I'm sorry to miss your call. You can leave a message, you can send me email, or you can contact my Senior Administrative Assistant, Bonnie Posick, at 203-432-7740. Thanks. I look forward to hearing from you.
By the way, it's 0, not O.
When you are finished, hang up or press pound for more options.
Oh, hey, this is Mike calling. I'm calling from Canada. I'm just kind of curious about how you go about re-entering Earth's atmosphere, or even maybe as you launch yourself in the shuttle after it explodes. I'm just curious, like, how you're kind of still alive. And so, yeah, I'm gonna go phone Mike J. Smith and get a contact with him, along with all the other astronauts that supposedly are dead. Which I've come across that there's a lot of information on the internet that you and others are still alive, which is kind of interesting. I'm just kind of curious to see how far this globe lie is going to continue on for. Yeah, but anyways, thank you very much for your time. Thanks for verifying that you're alive, by the way, too. Wow. Okay. Now you can listen to your message there, oh stupid one. I'm wondering if you guys can assist me in something. I was trying to find the other screwballs online, where they worked, or if they had a career somewhere, the other astronauts. That was funny. I shouldn't have gone right out with that. Oh well. Whatever. If you guys again want to inform or email her, there she is right there. Just everything there. So yeah, that was very, very interesting. Wow, you are one to joke. Good to cross-reference her voice. Not that we need it, but would be interesting, yes. We need a positive idea on this woman. She just left. That was her answering machine. Is there another number that I could phone? What was that place again? New York University School of Law. New York University School of Law.
New York University School of Law is the law school of New York University.
Resnik? Is that how you say that? Resnik? Am I saying that right? She probably never just answers that number. What do you mean by it? Bring up video of her talking before she blew up. Okay. Judith Resnik. Resnik. Okay.
For admissions, please press 1. For the Clinical Law Center, press 2. For the career...
Wait while I transfer your call. Good afternoon, Clinical Law Center. May I help you?
Oh yes, I'm just looking for Judith Resnik. Is she available?
Oh, Judith Resnik.
Yeah. Yeah, she's in the in the Center for Public Interest Law, that area.
Well, you've reached. I am not the information center, but I will try to see if I can find her.
Okay.
Because information is a different number. You've reached a department.
Oh, okay.
So just a second.
Okay, sure. Just as you're there, could I ask you another question?
Pardon me, I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, just as you're busy there, I'm just wondering if I could ask you another question. This is the current Judith Resnik that was currently an astronaut before. Is that true? Do you know that?
You know, I'm not really. I can't answer that because I'm not sure.
Okay, for sure. Yeah, perfect.
Hold on.
Okay.
So, what center did you say she's affiliated with?
With the interest in law, the public interest law.
Oh, Public Interest Law Center.
Yeah.
Hold on. Just a moment, okay?
Okay, thank you.
I'm having a problem with my computer at the moment. If you would like me to call you back, I will see what I can find out and do that.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, you can phone me back at 306
Okay.
536
Right.
3949.
And your name?
Mike.
Okay. And she'll know you?
Yes, she will.
Okay.
Yeah, I had talking to her a few days ago.
Okay.
Awesome.
Oh, you talked to her a few days ago.
Yeah.
So she is here.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. All right. Very good.
Okay. Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Thank you very much. What? Mac's all. Why is Mac going live when I'm going live? What's he doing? Oh, is it snowing in Vancouver? Vancouver is going to play Crash Up Derby today. We always make fun of people in Vancouver when it snows there. But anyways, hopefully they call back. A way to engage her in a live conversation. Yes, I don't know if she's gonna do that now. I kind of goofed up, but anyways, just by knowing the panic hang up, why would anybody else other than her do that? If I was a supposed astronaut who died many, many years ago, and somebody phoned me today and started asking me questions about space, I would hang up immediately. If I was covering up a story. If I wasn't, I would continue on talking. It's that easy. We need to critically think about things. And it's her. Like I looked it up. You can look her up on the site. Where's the, when I looked it up, it says right here. On for 20, I type in the date. When I type in Google search, I always type in the date. 20. I just go back an extra month to 2019 because nothing's going to be up to date as of today. So after you get into a normal conversation, then say about the shuttle. Yes. I could email her too, but she ain't going to email me back about that. Okay. Let's phone the Yahoo Mike J. Smith. And he's at, I can't remember where he's at. I phoned there a few times. Mike J. Smith.
According to Wikipedia, Michael John Smith was an American engineer and astronaut.
Well, he still is. Don't talk about past tense. All right. He's at the Wisconsin College of Engineering. As you can see. But then again, I always get the front desk. It gets rejected. Oh, okay, I will do it if this gets rejected. Okay, I don't know. See, this has got to be his actual phone number. I don't know why I keep getting. I could phone the actual head office, I guess, at the. Oops, that's not that one. Okay, 60. It's see, and then again, even when people leave messages, they always say the phone number. I don't know why people do this. It's not an O. When you say, like, the area code for this number is 608. It's not 608. O is a letter. It's not a number. Okay? Just so you guys know. 608 263 6329er.
Please stay on the line while your call is completed. Long distance charges may apply.
Doesn't say where we're calling.
Sorry, Lab 205 is not available. Record your message at the tone. When you are finished, hang up or press pound for more options.
Yes, good day. This is Mike. I'm calling from Canada. I just have a few general questions about the engineering department there. If you could please give me a call back at 306-536-3949. Again, thank you very much for your time. Now let's try phoning the actual office or the main desks. Rumor, listen to covers for the cover story. You could use the fact your name is Mike Smith too. Well, my last name is Allen, but I could use that as at least my YouTube name. So we need University of Wisconsin.
According to Wikipedia, the University of Wisconsin-Madison is a public research university in Madison, Wisconsin.
That's the same number? Nope. All right, we're gonna phone the 263-2400. Let's just phone the front desk or the main number, I guess.
Campus information, how can I help you?
Good day. How are you?
Good, how are you doing?
I'm doing okay. I'm phoning in regards to. I'm trying to find some questions about the engineering department there. I'd like to talk to Mike J. Smith if he's available.
Mike Smith?
Yeah.
1 second. There's a lot of Mike Smith in our system.
Yeah, his middle initial is J.
What was that?
Middle initial is J. I'm just
Middle
gonna.
initial J? Oh.
Yeah, I'm just gonna call you back. I got a call coming in here right away here.
Oh.
Yeah, thank you
No
very
problem.
much. Yeah, thanks. Hello?
Hi, Mike. This is Barbara Newsom calling you back from the Clinical Law Center.
Yes, for sure. Oh, fuck me. Pardon my language. Why did that hang up? Bust his nads.
Good afternoon, Clinical Law Center. May I help you?
Oh, yeah, it's Mike here. We got disconnected there, yeah.
Okay, so we have searched and we've looked at into pills, and there is a Judith Resnik that was an astronaut who died in 1986.
Okay.
I don't know if that's the one you're looking for, but then because you said you spoke to this Judith Resnik a few days ago.
Yes, for sure, yeah.
Well, and there's another one that used to be affiliated with NYU Law School that's now at Yale.
Okay. But that's kind of weird because she currently is employed there in her type of work that she's doing.
I'm not saying that she isn't. I'm saying that I took the time to call the Public Interest Law Center. We looked up these different people.
Mm-hmm.
She's not. We searched our directory, and I'm not saying she's not here. Mm-hmm. Maybe we just can't find her. But I have certainly done everything I can to assist you.
Okay. And
if you want to look, go to NYU. What is it? 212-998-INFO for information to see what you come up with. But me and my colleagues did everything we could to try to locate this person. One we found died, who was an astronaut in 1986, and the other, Judith Resnik, that worked at the law school, is now teaching at Yale Law School.
Yeah. Okay. Yale. Okay. And because the phone number that I phoned was a 432-1447.
I'm sorry. 998-INFO.
No. But I mean, when I talked to her earlier, like I talked to her a couple days ago, but then I left her a message this morning too, but she wasn't returning my call for some reason.
I don't know.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay. Yeah. What was that other phone number there you mentioned? 212.
212-998-INFO.
INFO. Oh yeah, for info. Yeah. Okay.
I
Cool.
as in Oscar, N as in nation, F
Yeah.
as in Frank,
Okay.
O as in Oscar.
Okay. Perfect.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you very much for your time.
You're welcome.
Great. Bye. Okay. So what I'm going with from my first phone call, I'm going with seeing that when you research, you could even, here, look, she's right there. So you go with what you got on the information for Google. I immediately phone her and she immediately hangs up. So I'm going with a 90 percentile range of she works there. And so I need to phone that other number back. 60. No. Is this the number? Yes. Well, the first time I phoned, she actually picked up.
Campus information, how may I help you?
Oh, hi, it's a guy you just hung up with. Yeah, I'm looking for the Michael J. Smith in the engineering department.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Give me a second.
Okay.
Okay, it looks like they do not have a phone number
Okay.
that we can specifically connect you to. They have an email, but they've not provided a phone number in our directory.
Okay. Is there like a? And it's for Michael J. Smith.
Is there what?
And it's for Michael J. Smith there.
No, I looked up specifically his name, and he doesn't have a direct contact number.
Okay. Okay. Is there a direct email that I could email him at?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I was asking. Okay. Cool.
Okay. Yes. So, just let me know when you're ready, and I can give that to you.
Yeah, I'm all good. Yeah.
Okay. So it's going to be M as in Michael.
Yeah.
And then J.
Okay.
And then Smith, the last name.
Okay.
And then the number 3.
Okay.
At WISC, WISC
.edu. Okay, cool. Awesome. Okay, well, thank you very much for your time then.
Yeah, no problem. Have
Great.
a nice day.
You too. Bye-bye. Yeah, so there we go. We've got, like, Jim Lotus, what's happening? Like, we've got contact information for these people. Like, it's on Google. I've contacted them. There is an email address. Okay, first of all, if you're dead, you don't need a damn email address. Whether you think it's real or not, the guy's supposed to be dead, blowing up, okay? So why am I phoning a university where this guy supposedly works who has a freaking email address? I don't need any more verification other than going up to him and twisting his stupid head off his shoulders, you know? Because that's my next step. If I ever, next year, if I go traveling somewhere in the fall, I'm going to talk to these people. I'm going right to that damn university, and I'm going to go sit in his damn class. I don't care. And I'm going to go find this stupid woman who thinks she's a lawyer or whatever she wants to talk about. I phoned her, and all I did was ask her can I ask you a question about space? If you were not currently a supposedly dead astronaut, you would not immediately hang up. You would say, no, sorry, I don't know anything about space. I'm not an astronaut. That's what a normal reaction would be. Jim Lotus, you're kicking the shit out of the chat room here. You know, like, I don't know what else to do. Like, somebody needs to donate to me $500 in gas money, and I'll be on my way right to Wisconsin's university right now. I'll go tomorrow. All right, enough chit chat. Did any of you guys find any more of those yahoos that are alive? Because I couldn't find any more, at least as a current location where they work, so I can phone a number. Yes, my realm. Go to his class. I'll walk in there. I'll have to wear a wig to disguise myself, because maybe I'm dead too. I had things to talk about. So, have you guys seen? And they keep going with it. I've talked about this before. The ads on YouTube. Best Buy has people walking backwards. Ford has everybody driving backwards. What is this backwards business? It's not right. It's not good. So another ad today on YouTube I just saw. It's about this young guy, Mike, who lives with his grandma or his mom or somebody. She wants to get him out of the house. So he takes his computer from inside the house outside the house. So now he's working on the computer outside the house. Then he celebrates a birthday later on in the ad at his work, I guess, because he's growing up. And at that point, he celebrates his birthday with a cake. And the cake is a globe. What does that have to do with a frickin' birthday? Why can't you have a normal flat cake? Why are you putting a globe? What? I don't get it. The globe's dead. Quit farting around with all your globe crap. Tell it all now. They are all freaking alive. The only thing is to do is confront the fuckers and film it. And yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, what? I don't know. That's my next step. If I had money to go, I would drop my ass right in front of NASA. I would sit there until they kicked me off. I'd sit right in front of the main gate with my billboard. I don't give a flying patoot. I'm going right to those astronauts' universities and the places where they work. Where else do I need to go? I need to go to wherever. Yeah, I just sit my ass right in front of CNN headquarters. I'm telling you, man, I'm not putting up with this crap anymore. And then, okay, so 3,000 skies. Okay, so the other thing is, a lot of us have heard the term. I think I mentioned this before in my other live streams. The term, the sky's the limit. And I reply, I know it is, because we can't go any further than the sky. Yeah, don't get arrested. I know. It won't be for another. Well, yeah, whatever. And like for flat Earth, I understand that a lot of people have opinions within the flat Earth community. My suggestion is just don't go with what other flat earthers are saying too, because again, we need to critically think about everything that we have been told. So if somebody says that the sun is 3,000 miles away, don't just repeat it because he's another flat earther. Ask that other flat earther for proof that he thinks it's 3,000 miles away. I'm going to be proving other things in the very near future, that things are a lot closer. And then some people say that the sun isn't in here, it's a reflection or a projection. Okay, but why people with P900s and P1000s, which is right behind me, why are we zooming in on the sun as a whole? It's a hole, not a hole in like the hole in my head, but the whole sun is there, circlish, and it's a whole sun. It appears to us as if it's in the middle of the clouds that are surrounding it. So if the clouds are behind the sun, reflecting the sunlight off the back of off the sun in the back, as if it's a hole, then the clouds are just a projection too, then, right? I don't know, because again, I'm waiting for proof that the sun is a projection. I'm just saying this. I'm not saying that it's not. I'm just saying prove it to me. Prove that it's a projection. Prove that it's 3,000 miles away. They sat him in a room and asked questions and let him out. Oh yeah, that Italy instance, yes. And the same thing with this, like I could probably talk about it for a while, but let's talk about this fuel business in airplane wings. I don't know where to go with this one. I really don't. Because as of yet, this is my example of the sun being 3,000 miles away. Just because you said it's 3,000 miles away doesn't mean it is. So if I'm going to tell you that there's 1,000 pounds of gas in my car and I can't provide any proof of it because I wouldn't be able to drive the damn thing down the road and turn a corner properly, that's why cement trucks and concrete trucks take corners slowly or else they will tip over, because that's how liquid behaves inside of a container. It tends to shift and go up the side of a freaking wall in a drum of a cement truck. Okay, so if you're going to put 100,000 pounds or whatever thousands of pounds of fuel in these wings, and the plane tends to go like this, what direction is that fuel going to go? It's going to go to the bottom of it's going to sink down that wing towards the fuselage. So now you're going to have a level fuel in this supposed wing. So now the wing is sitting like this as you tilt, and all the fuel level is down here. And then it levels out, the plane levels out, so does the liquid. And then the plane goes like this, and all the fuel comes down to near where the fuselage is here. Again, now you've got all the weight on one side of the plane. And as you load the plane, if you do the research, the stewardess or the hotshots on the plane, as you load the plane, as you come onto the plane, they verify and analyze who you are within 3 seconds, because they want to know where you're sitting. Because you can't have 100 people that weigh 300 pounds on the left side of the frickin' plane. It doesn't work that way. The plane has to be balanced, okay? As a truck driver, semi-truck driver, I cannot put 40,000 pounds on the rear axle of the trailer. I ain't going to go anywhere. It's not balanced. I won't have any weight over the tires, okay, in order to get traction. We all need to critically think. And then again, everybody keeps telling me that there's fuel in these wings. Oh, hey, there's pictures yet on the internet too. You can see the images of the fuel tanks supposedly in the wings. Again, where are these fuel tanks? Well, they're in the wings, Mike. Well, you need to show me that. I can show you my brain. I just need to cut open my skull and you can verify that I have a brain, okay? I don't have to suggest it or show you a diagram. If you want to see my brain, cut my head open and look, okay? So these people who are suggesting, and then there's even some videos of supposedly people going into these square fuel tanks on a flat wing. Okay, where are these square fuel tanks? I want a non-cut live video of a fuel tank in a wing. Live, not edited or cut into, chopped into 5 different parts of a video. I want you to verify with your phone or a camera of a real fuel tank inside of a wing. You can look up the construction of wings for a 737 or any big passenger airplane. There are no fuel tanks. There are all just braces holding that freaking wing together. Where are these fuel tanks? And they're testing the wings and the flaps. They're if there's fuel, I'm not saying there's no fuel, but show me. Show me. Did you check out the pool Yes, I did see that one. Yes. Like there's a huge amount of fuel in these wings. It's like taking your car or your truck and saying that 90% of it is fuel. Well, where the heck are you going to put the passengers in your car that's filled with 90% fuel? Where are you going to put the engine? Where are you going to put the seats? Where are you going to put anything in that car if you have 90% fuel? You can't put 90% fuel into a car because you have to have room for seats, people, and everything else in that car. Suspension, tires, engine, the trunk. You have to have room for that stuff. I cannot tell you that there is 4 gallons of green tea in this mug. It can't happen. I can tell you there's a half a cup or maybe a cup of fuel. Yeah, I'm drinking fuel of green tea in that cup. I love your brain. I know. Well, my brain never shuts off. That's the problem. It thinks. It knows how to critically think about stuff. And it's driving me nuts. I was watching videos on the construction of airplane wings. I saw no evidence. And then again, even in that video, oh, well, we got to make room for the fuel tanks in the wings. And show me the fuel tanks. Enough talking already. I've had enough bullshit from NASA and our government telling us all these other fancy effing stories. Where are the fuel tanks? And you can see the retards walking through the square tank, supposedly. I've never seen a square wing on a plane before, but whatever. You guys just keep talking and, oh, well, how else would they fly, Mike? They hook up hoses to planes. I don't know what's going in them. Maybe compressed air. You ever think of that? Maryland Spirit Level, what is going on? How are your little crazy puppies doing? Oh, I'm getting all revved up here because of fuel. Oh, but I'm just saying, just like critically think about everything. I don't care if it's somebody telling me they went to the corner store to buy a jug of milk. Yeah. Oh, I was so tired last night. I couldn't even go to the store to get a jug of milk. Again, if you went to the store to get a jug of milk or a loaf of bread, show me the proof that you did that. Even if it's that little of a story or whatever you want to tell me. I want proof of a receipt, the mileage on your car, showing if you have security cameras on your building, showing me that you're actually walking outside the building down the street. I want proof of stuff. The one other thing I'd like to talk about too is the Bible. The Bible. Again, I critically think about everything. A lot of people, I'm not discrediting what people are saying about the Bible when people say the Bible is true and it shows what's happening in the past and coming up. Yes, I understand that. Along with 9/11 and all these other disasters, or things that are happening in the news. They're not happening as if the Bible is making them happen. I can make a story happen in the Bible too because I just read it. Oh, well, there's going to be a huge explosion in 2021 in North America somewhere. And the Bible says that. Yeah, okay. All I need is some dynamite and then I can make a big explosion in 2021. Okay? It's not because the Bible is making these things happen. People are reading the Bible and reenacting what's in the Bible. It's like the Three Little Pigs. You can make an act or a play at a production studio of the Three Little Pigs. It doesn't mean that storybook of the Three Little Pigs physically made that production happen. You know, people are just reading the Bible and saying, hey, that's an interesting thing. Let's put that out in the public on the news on CNN. You know? And if the earth is going to have another great flood, well, then good. It's going to happen by something. Maybe that's why the military keeps blowing shit up in the sky. They want it to flood. It's not because the Bible is physically altering this universe to make it a stupid Mandela effect or some crazy ass story, you know? Yes, the satanic pedos are following it. Yes, that's what I mean. Like, and they take that book and they worship it. It's like anything. It's like, you know, it's like the whole thing in the 9/11 in the movies and cartoons. It's not because of the cartoons that 9/11 happened. It's because the government wanted it to happen. You know, they're like, oh, let's do something later in the future. So now they take that story and make it happen. Mm. Yeah, it's like, you know, it's like the whole thing on what does Russian vids say all the time? You know, lies in the news and truth in the movies. You know, it's just you can't. And what's the other one? Like like news doesn't happen by itself. It's you have to make the news. Mm. I wish I had money. If I ever win the lotto, I'm going to frickin' NASA. I'm going to talk to those astronauts, those retards. Yeah, go to. I don't know. It's crazy. Give me a break, he says. I wish I remembered that joke. Mm. Yeah, go to the North Pole. I'm almost there. It was freaking cold here. It's still cold here today. Right now it's what's the current weather? Oh, hey, it warmed up. We're having a heat wave. It's only minus 35 right now. And then by Tuesday it's supposed to be +1. Figure that one out. Yeah, geoengineering at its peakest. Marilyn, I forget when your court thing is, or did it pass? I know it's January sometime. Oh yeah, my buddy's birthday's coming up soon. Forgot about that. Who else is out there? Changes 29. Was Max still live? Is it still snowing in Vancouver? No, he's. Oh, when was that? Oh, there's. Oh, 2 hours ago. I don't know what else to talk about, guys. 8 inches. I wish we had that much snow. I was removing snow the other night. I worked late. It was I worked from like 8:30 at night till 6. I didn't get home until 6:30 in the morning, removing snow from the shopping center areas. At least one of them area. I mean, at least I should say. Well, my boss is always texting me here. Snow, snow, snow. I want to go to Vermont. I'm removing snow part-time and doing part-time limousine. Oh, that reminds me, I gotta text my boss. And how's the camera? Well, I haven't, I kind of zoomed in on the moon once. I didn't do any video footage of it yet, but wow, that camera is clear. You can see the little tiny, like, I'm sorry, but you can't. Next time NASA thinks they're going to the moon, I want to phone them and get them to wave to me if they land on the moon, because the P900 and the P1000, you can see everything on the moon. You should just turn around and go like this. You don't need to point a stupid laser at the moon, or at least whatever they think. Oh, it's reflecting lasers off the moon. Well, if it's only 20 miles away, I guess you could do that, but or less than 100. But it's really.
I'm not sure about that.
I wasn't asking you. Shut up. Quit listening. What was I gonna do? Oh yeah, she was texting me. Yes, I just bought the tripod like a few days ago, 2 days ago, maybe 3 days ago. Thankfully from a wonderful donation from one of my subscribers. For those of you who don't know, it was a $300 tripod. I wanted to get a good one. You can do minor adjustments with these knobs here, and there's another one over there. It's very smooth. It's not, I don't think it's one of those liquid filled ones. I think those are more expensive. But it's all good for now. It was clear last night, but I missed one of the bright stars in the southwest corner due to some trees blocking it. But in the next few days, if it clears up, I will take some video footage and get it on the channel soon. And yeah, 3 scary ski areas. Where are the hills for the Subarus over there? I gotta go off-roading with my Subaru if I come there. There's a few tiny hills around here that I've driven on. I've driven into the lake with my car too, because it's very rocky around the shore near the lake here. I only put it in like maybe a foot deep or a foot and a half deep. It's not too bad. It is cold enough to hear. Maybe my next live stream, that would be very good. Yes, what a fantastic idea. So, if it warms up next week, the lake will be totally fine for driving on as of right now. There's probably sheds out there for the ice fishing folks who like to do the ice fishing. My fantastic idea is we are going to get the billboard on the car. drive out to the lake. It's only like 25 minutes or so from here. And we will drive onto the lake, the frozen lake, and drive around, and we will talk to all the ice fishers. Yes, that's a fantastic idea. That is in the works, hopefully in the next, if I don't do it next week, it will happen. It's on the list. That would be a fantastic idea, because it has been very cold the last 2 days, like in the minus 40 range, so that doesn't take much longer to freeze the water after that. That is an awesome idea. And other than that, I think I'm going to end my live stream at the 100-minute mark, or I guess that would be, that's not 100-minute mark, that would be the 60-minute mark, right? And I can go finish my nice gummy bears from the health food store. No sugar. There's no more sugar and no more carbohydrates for me because I've got crazy ass diabetes, but whatever. There's a nice sugar-free gummy bear. So yeah, thanks for tuning in, and hopefully we will chit chat with some other folks in and around the city. We will phone some more folks like maybe the power company, talk about free energy. We'll phone the water company and other places. So yeah, thanks for tuning in, and you folks have a wonderful rest of your week. Thank you very much, and we will talk with you later.